So I officially graduated last month from university, and honestly, it was an amazing day. It was so nice to, celebrate the last 3 years of hard work and dedication. But technically, I've been done with university for a couple of months now, having handed in my dissertation in May. And let's just say I've been in a little bit of a slump. Just a little bit, just a little bit. As new graduates, like all we've ever known is education. Since we were like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years old, we've been in the education system. A large part of our identity has been rooted in being a student. But once you graduate, you're no longer a student anymore. So it feels like that sort of, a large part of your identity has been stripped away from you. When you are a student, you have some sort of structure, like let's say, you finish your academic year, you go on your summer break or vacation, and then you know what's coming next in your life. The next chapter is, you move up a year and then you keep pursuing your education. But once you've graduated, there is no more structure, you're sort of left to do your own thing. And yeah, it's around this time where, a lot of students might be feeling really lost, directionless, unmotivated, and I just feel like it's something that nobody prepares you for, or people don't even talk about it really, which is why I decided to make this video. I've also noticed a lot of people, and I've spoken to a lot of new graduates who have decided to pursue post-grad study, getting a master's degree, but not because they're passionate about the master's they're pursuing. It's sort of to delay going into the real world and holding on to their identity as a student, to feel like they're working towards something, which is very understandable. It's just so weird because when I was at university studying away, doing all my assignments and whatnot, I couldn't wait to be done. Like, I was so excited at the thought of finishing university and graduating and going into the real world. Like, I had all these, thoughts and goals. Like, when I graduate, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get started with this, and dial in on this, and lock in on this, and this, and this, and fitness, and grind, and purpose, and finances, and all of these different things. I'm here now, and I've done like maybe half of the things that I said I wanted to get started with, if that. Social media definitely doesn't help at all either. If you're a LinkedIn warrior like I am, for example, or just social media in general, you're seeing people, securing internships and grad roles, and just making so much progress within their lives, other students and graduates. And sometimes you might feel like you're falling behind, like if you're a bit stuck. I even consider myself lucky because I have an internship currently that I'm working on right now, which does provide me with some sort of structure to my day. But I know that there are thousands and thousands of students who are currently, unemployed. They don't have a grad role or an internship, doing hundreds of job applications day in and day out, and they're hearing, nothing, no responses. That dreaded, unfortunately, when you see it at the, top of the email. It's pain. Like, the job market in general, specifically in the UK, it's just dreadful right now. Like, it's practically impossible for grads, with qualifications like skilled graduates, knowledgeable graduates, to even get roles in this day and age, which is insane. And that also makes you question, like, what was the point of even getting the degree, because it's so difficult. But yeah, to be honest with you, this isn't how to overcome a post-grad depression / slump video, because to be honest with you, I'm still trying to figure that one out. But yeah, it's more so, as I mentioned before, a video just to sort of shed light on the experiences that a lot of new graduates are going through right now, because I know that there are loads of people who are experiencing this right now and they just don't really know what to do or how to process this sort of this period of time. But I do want to say that you are not broken, you are not lazy, and you are definitely not alone in feeling the way that you're feeling right now, and you will figure things out. There are some things that I feel like have helped me sort of climb a little bit out of the slump, even just a little bit. So the first thing is just reconnecting with old hobbies that I used to do. Like, when I was at university, I wasn't really able to play the piano as much as I used to before. So now that I've had, got a bit more time to myself, I have been playing the piano on my little keyboard at home, and that's just something that's really brought me a lot of peace. I can just, learn new songs on there, and yeah, it's just something that I enjoy doing. So just reconnect with old hobbies or find new hobbies that you enjoy, that you can, have fun doing. And the next thing especially if you're someone who is currently not working right now or doing some sort of internship or whatnot, use this period of time to spend a lot of time, as much time as you can, with family and friends, because this is probably the only period of time for a very long time where you're not going to have any responsibilities. Cherish this time and actually use it, to pause, to reflect on, your journey and, your direction, where you want to go, the path that you'd like to head down. Yeah, once you do enter work, the kind of free time that you have right now is going to be very rare. And the final thing that has really helped me is finding a goal. Like, if you are someone who's like me, who feels really purposeful and driven and fulfilled when you are working towards something, you need to find a goal, something that you can work towards that isn't studying, something that can replace working towards an exam, an assignment, and achieving good grades. So whether that be a passion project, for example, a side hustle or whatnot. For me personally, the thing that I've been working towards since I've left university is driving. So I've been doing driving lessons, working up to passing my driving test, and then being able to get out on the roads. And yeah, that's something that I do look forward to, and it's something that makes me feel like I'm working towards something. So if you can think of something that you can work towards, that's going to make you feel, I guess, purposeful in a sense, then that's something that can really help you get out of a slump. But yeah, genuinely, if you are feeling, lost right now, directionless, unmotivated, it is very, very normal to be feeling this way. It is just a chapter and it will pass. But yeah, all I can say is just really be kind to yourself and, take it day by day. But yeah, you are definitely not alone in feeling this way. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!